Welcome to week 48, 2025. We've got three big markets for you this week. We've got the US 100, we've got Bitcoin, and we also have the gold market. So our technical analysis this week is going to be very simple. Simple is almost always better this week. Simple can serve us very, very well. All right, US 100, we're looking at a key level right around 25,000. Now, I've talked about the point of control on live streams a lot. The point of control, that's the line in the sand. That's where the bulls can't take you far from it and the bears can't take you far from it. It's called the value area and area of fair value, not a fair value gap. I really don't know what that is, but I do know what an area of fair value is, 25,000. We've done a heck of a lot of business there with the US 100 and the NASDAQ. So I'm watching that closely. Right now, we're on the rally. It looks like we're going to go up and touch that probably in short order by the end of the week. Key level to the top side resistance is 27.5, and the downside is 22.5. I mean, if you do get that move, that 2,500 move from where we're at, you're going to have some great trading. Now, the biggest thing to remember about this week is you've got Thanksgiving. So you've got Thanksgiving week, and that's really going to mess liquidity up, especially towards the second half of Wednesday's session. Wednesday's U.S. session, the morning's going to be good, the afternoon's going to be bad. You probably should check out then and then come back maybe Friday. Even Friday is going to be sparsely populated. Most folks and big liquidity providers will be out of the office. One thing I will say, I have seen big moves after Thanksgiving on that futures open at about 6 p.m. Eastern. That futures open that day. I've seen big moves in the past. So we're definitely going to be watching. We're watching Venezuela closely. We think that potentially the United States may make a move. And a lot of times these moves come when the market's closed. A lot of times they come on holidays. We've seen it more than once. So US 100, be careful. That would be my message to everybody out there. Caution's the better part of valor. And do the best you can this week with probably what's going to be limited liquidity. Tuesday will be good. Half of Wednesday will be good. Friday is a crapshoot. Nobody really knows. All right, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's fantastic. You know, I get this one a lot. You go, Shane, you just draw Fibonacci levels. And I go, yeah, well, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But this is a fantastic range. And we drew this one last week before the big sell-off that actually hit 84 perfectly. And what you see here is sort of your lows from back in December of 2022 all the way to your highs up earlier this year in 2025, up around 125. So you have a huge range there from 15,000 to 225,000. Now, the whole idea behind Fibonacci retracements is to get into the proportionality of these moves, and that's a fantastic move. It's a great sell-off this month. It's fantastic. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's got a lot of Bitcoin bulls questioning their position, questioning their resolve. To me, I mean, it's a bullish market. So if we're looking at being a bull here, where do you want to buy from? 85 is pretty good. 84 was pretty good. I mean, right there, you can see where the big finger is on the chart. I mean, that's 38% retracement, bang, bang, and now maybe we continue our trend up. If you're looking for a shorter term type of a trade, Bitcoin USD 4-hour chart, there's your crossover. This is our 920 EMA crossover. You can see it's coated, nice big gold bar, and now we've sort of rotated back down a little bit, but still very bullish. So this is all good stuff. To the long side of Bitcoin probably isn't a bad way to play this, but you know, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do, but holding longs, not necessarily the worst thing you could ever do here in the Bitcoin market. Gold, that's as easy as technical analysis gets. That is price action with a line on the chart. That's it. We talked a lot about talked a lot about gold today on the live stream. Go back, review the video, roll the videotape. I'm telling you right now, this is a fantastic spot high right here. That's a spot high right there. Bang, 45 degree. The third touch is always the biggest with trend lines. And right now we're trying to figure out, is this trend line going to be resistance or is it going to prove to be a breakout zone? Get a weekly close above that area, long, no question. If this holds up right now, do you take a short? Holding shorts right now is problematic in the gold market. You've broken above last week's high. You're going to threaten last month's high. I think that it's probably best to be on the sidelines or neutral. I don't think you want to be holding shorts. Bullish play, you could probably buy right now, but it's going to be high risk. That trend line's everything. right there, bang, spot high. Now we're just banging up against that trend line. If you do get a weekly close up in here, maybe by Thursday or Friday, it looks like it's definitive, then you're probably on the road to 4,500 or potentially 5,000, which is where many analysts believe this market's going. All right, that's about as easy as technical analysis can be on gold. I know everybody trades gold, and you guys get on the action if you can. Be sure to check out Switch Markets. Black Friday sale over Switch Markets. Get over and check it out, especially if you're a new subscriber. They've got a lot going for you over there. They're going to hook you up with really some fantastic market access, tight spreads, zero commissions. They even have a big cash bonus right now that if you're a new customer, definitely check it out. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Shane Vernier, a head trading coach over at howtotrade.com. Check out Switch Markets if you need a broker and trade the action well, and we'll see you soon.